Happy Monday. We're getting ready to start another week, and we are closer and closer to Christmas. So I hope you are ready on your Christmas shopping and getting it all done in time. Now, I am a Christmas Eve Christmas shopper, and I don't know what COVID is going to do to my plans this year. I love the thrill and the rush of adrenaline of having to get Christmas shopping done in one day. It is a rush, and I have enjoyed it every year that I've gone Christmas shopping. And I don't know what COVID is going to do, so may have to rethink my plans this year. But Advent, we continue our focus and our thinking about the coming of Jesus and how the world was when Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Luke tells us that it was the 15th year of the reign of Tiberius. Pontius Pilate was the governor of Judea, and Herod was the tetrarch of Galilee. His brother Philip was a tetrarch of the region. On and on the list goes. Annas and Caiaphas, the high priest, are named. Why? Why did Luke want you to know this? Of all the things that he had to tell you, why did he want to give you the point of time? When all of these different historical leaders and all of their careers crossed paths at this moment in history, and that is the moment when Jesus was born. Christians have a doctrine called the incarnation. That is, we believe the Spirit of God lived in the man Jesus. Jesus was fully God and fully man. One of the miracles of the incarnation is that Jesus lived in real time. Jesus is a historically verifiable figure. We know Jesus lived. We have witnesses that he lived. We know what he taught. We know what he did. Jesus is grounded in our very real life. The first thing that Luke wants you to know about the birth of Jesus and the time that Jesus began his public ministry is that it happened in real time. You know, a lot of times people will complain that religion is about pie in the sky. It's always going to happen somewhere else. It's going to be wonderful when it happens, but it doesn't happen right here, right now, where we are. This is what Luke wants you to hear. Jesus was coming to be baptized by John on the banks of the River Jordan. We know where that happened. Now, we may not go to the exact path that Jesus used when he walked down into the Jordan River, but we know within 50 or 60 feet of kind of where Jesus was. We know where John the Baptist was preaching. Why? Because people kept telling the story year after year after year. That's where John the Baptist preached. That's where John the Baptist preached. Now, the interesting thing about where John the Baptist preached, it's in the middle of nowhere. Even if you know where you're going, it's hard to find because it's in the middle of nowhere, which is all the more amazing that people went out to John to hear him preach. We get excited when people come into the sanctuary. We make a big deal of finding just the right place to build a church so it's easy to get to and people can find you. John didn't care. He was in the middle of nowhere when he started preaching, but it was in this real time when Tiberius was Caesar, when Pontius Pilate was governor, when Caiaphas was the high priest. We know when that happened. And because we know when that happened, we know when Jesus began his public ministry. What is going on in your life that would mark this moment as significant? What is happening right now around you? Okay, this is the year of COVID. This is the year we had to make these kind of changes. This is how our life changed. This is how my family changed. This was what was going on. But this is real time, real place, and this is the moment where Jesus wants to come to you. Just like he came to the River Jordan, he wants to come to you wherever your life is, whatever your life is doing. Now, the good news of Christianity is, I tell you this all the time, is not that you can get to God, but that God in Jesus Christ has come to you. Right here, right now, real place, real time, real person. The incarnation is that Jesus is part of history. We know this. He's part of the history of the world. He's part of my history. He's part of the history of Brentwood Baptist Church. He's part of your history. And the better news is he's going to be part of your future. Here's 60 seconds to think about that, and I'll see you tomorrow.